Yes, yes, yes. This is what I was waiting for. This is the Attack Attack I know and love. This is the era of metalcore having a revamp. I just wanna feel alive. I said in a recent video that I really wanted the 2007 to 2013 metalcore era to make a comeback, and this song is a banger. This song is bringing it back. A few months ago, I did a video, a reaction/review video of Attack Attack's song at the time called All My Life. And to be honest, I was disappointed. There was not enough breakdowns. In fact, I'm pretty sure the only breakdown they had lasted about 2 to 4 bars, which for a metalcore band, no, come on, breakdown. We came here for breakdowns, guys. There was a lot of clean vocals. I was expecting when they released All My Life for it to have a proper metalcore 2010 feel, especially as all of the marketing that Attack Attack were doing for this single at the time. Crabcore, you know, they were saying they were going to bring back the Crabcore, and they just didn't. What? But this new song they've released, Brachyura Bombshell, if that's how you pronounce it, Brachyura Bombshell, or is it Brachyura Bombshell? It is so good. It is so good. I haven't heard a song this good, a metalcore song in particular, this good since about 2016. The closest thing possible from like the last 7 years, I would say, is Mobbin' Out by Icy Stars. And even Icy Stars' 2016 album, it just wasn't there. It wasn't that heavy. It wasn't that good. I wasn't that into it. It's good. I appreciate some of the songs on it, but it wasn't that good. But if everything else that Attack Attack releases from this point out sounds like this song, you'll never take that from me. There is no end in sight. With the breakdowns and the great clean vocals in the chorus, that is exactly what I want to hear. So yes, check out their song All My Life, and then check out this new single that they have released literally today. I did a review video on All My Life a few months ago. No one watched it. Speaking of things that no one watched, I think that no one watched my video from yesterday. I thought it was a good video, this video on Slipknot and Stone Sour I did yesterday, but for some reason YouTube's algorithm didn't seem to like it. So if you could go and give that video some love, and of course hit the subscribe button, that would be legendary, guys. So back onto Attack Attack. For those of you who don't know, for whatever reason, perhaps you're a bit younger than me, I'm 30 years old, perhaps you're not that into metalcore, maybe you like a bit of Mice and Men, maybe you like a bit of Killswitch Engage, maybe you liked a bit of the old Asking Alexandria because they're not really metalcore anymore. Attack Attack were one of the biggest, if not the biggest metalcore acts back in 2009 through to 2011. Sure, a few people made fun of them for the Stick Stickly music video, but I would say Attack Attack, and then inevitably when Austin left Attack Attack, their vocalist at the time and formed Of Mice and Men, they were two of the biggest metalcore bands. And then you've also got Icy Stars were up there. They were very, very popular at the time. Asking Alexandria were just popping off. They were doing extremely well. And then all these other bands like Crown the Empire, Miss May I, The Word Alive as well. They were doing great. It was so popular. Warped Tour had gone from this sort of pop punk and skate punk thing from in the 90s and the 2000s. It was this pop punk, skate punk thing to basically an absolute metalcore fest, especially that of the EDM variety. We are talking metalcore meshed with synthesizers. And this song from Attack Attack has all of that. It has the classic 2010 era riff. It has the synths in the background going do 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 do, you know, high-pitched synths. It has got great growls and screams, and Chris Parketny, I do believe his name is, his vocals on this are fantastic. I actually kind of prefer his voice to Caleb Shomo's voice, which again, if you don't know, Caleb, singer of Beartooth, once upon a time was in Attack Attack, but they have had a revolving door of members. They had Johnny Franck and Austin doing the vocals. And then they had Caleb and Johnny Franck doing the vocals. Then they had just Caleb. And then they became a 4-piece and then they split up. So then you had Of Mice and Men, Austin's band, Beartooth, Caleb's band. Andrew Wetzel went on to form Nine Shrines, and then Drudge was formed by Andrew Whiting. So 2 members of Nine Shrines, that is Chris Parketny and Andrew Wetzel, and then 2 members of Drudge, that is Andrew Whiting and Jay, came together a few months ago in 2020, and we were big hallelujah because Attack Attack were going to become back together and produce music. Sure, it's not going to be the exact same because Johnny Franck had the awesome vocals, Caleb did the incredible growls, and then Austin Carlisle had the very high-pitched screams, which were fantastic. But it is the closest possible thing we could get, and they're doing a great job of it. Interestingly, I noticed this really random side note. I went onto their Instagram and looked at who they're following. They are following all of the members of Attack Attack, aside from Jay. Guys, why aren't you following him? You're following both of the Andrews, you're following Chris. Why aren't you following Jay, man? What did Jay do to you guys? The reason I mentioned that metalcore went through a changing period is all of the big bands from the 2010 to the 2015 era, they either got softer. I mean, look at bands like Of Mice and Men, they're still pretty heavy, but they went a bit more radio rock, new metal, butt rock. Crown the Empire, their new album, I could barely listen to it. Again, it was way too soft. It was not heavy enough. It wasn't even metalcore really. Amnesty Affliction, one of my favorite bands, their new album's pretty heavy. Their 2 albums before that had a lot of synths. They were a bit more poppy. It was almost like a sort of like a pop metal albums, which was good. I like that kind of stuff, you know. I like the pop punk combined with metal, and I like the metalcore with lots and lots of clean vocals and some more upbeat songs, and I like the A Day to Remember easycore stuff as well. But we all have a soft spot for that 2010 era metalcore, and that is exactly what we got in this song. The music video is also pretty badass. It's almost a little bit disturbing. It kind of reminds me of Starship Troopers or something. So yes, guys, great job. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to see what else they release, and if they come over and they play a festival or a tour, say Slam Dunk Festival, whatever they end up doing, I'm for sure gonna go and see them. I know it won't be exactly the same hearing Stick Stickly and Smoker Hunters sung by a different vocalist, but again, close enough. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be a great show. And hearing Chris's vocals on this album, his clean vocals are fantastic. A bit lower than the previous singers, a bit lower than Johnny Franck, a bit lower than Phil, about the same as Caleb. Let me know what you guys think though, and hopefully this video gets more views than the last Attack Attack video I did. Please hit the like button and drop a comment down below to help out the video. Hit the subscribe button for more music reviews, reactions, and chats, etc. And guys, thank you so much. I'll see you soon.